When I think about like Judas, I get confused when it comes to like, they be saying like God's sovereign will and
Yes.
perfect will and stuff.
Yes.
So it's like, could it have possibly happened a different way, or was it like predestined that he was just chosen before he was even born, like he was gonna betray Jesus?
That's a really hot question.
Like, could it have been Timothy or Peter or Paul or John?
It could have been. It could have been. Yes, God in his sovereignty. Once again, the disciples did not know when Jesus at the Last Supper said, one of you will betray me. All of them were saying, is it me? Is it me? They had no clue. They were clueless. Judas knew already what he had done. And Judas looks at Jesus and says, is it me? And Jesus looked back at him and said, that's what you said. Jesus said, go and do what you're going to do. Do it quickly. And Judas gets up, goes out, and he finishes what he was given to do. Here's what you need about God's sovereignty. God is sovereign because he's in control of everything. He knows what's going to happen to everything and everyone ahead of time. He knows because he's God.
So do we really have free will?
Yes, we do. Now see that there you go. He's touching the hot stuff tonight. And the fact that he knows what's going to happen ahead of time does not. The fact that he knows what you're going to do doesn't mean you cannot surprise him. You cannot surprise him. No, he knows what's going to happen. He knows. He knows. He knows. He knows. He knows. Nothing catches him by surprise. And so what you do, you did it on your own volition. You made your own choice. He didn't say, well, I know what she's supposed to do now. I better make her do that. No, no. He doesn't cause you to do anything. You make your own choices. God is just. Did God know what Adam and Eve were going to do? God, when Eve sinned and took the apple, was God saying, no, don't do that? No, he knew what they were going to do.
So, for a soda and still in it, right? I got a choice between the two. I either pay or I take it.
Yes, you do.
God already knows if I'm a still or not.
No, because that's what you want to do. And he's not going to stop you from doing what you want to do. Now, there's one verse in the Bible. There's one verse in the Bible, I can't tell you where it is, where it says that he could have stopped a particular person from sinning against him. Mm-hmm. He could have stopped it. So can God stop people from sinning against him? Intervene, he doesn't interrupt. To do a thing, he's going to let you do it.
Because I remember I read a Bible verse, I don't know what book, but it was basically saying like, if God knows that we are gonna sin and he gives us free will and he knows that we're gonna sin, mm-hmm. why are we in trouble for sinning and he knows that we're gonna do? You get what I'm saying? Like there was a Bible verse I read where
you're in trouble for doing something that he knew you were gonna do because you did it.
Because I chose to do it.
You chose to do it. He didn't force it on you. He didn't make you do it. He didn't create the circumstance you were going to do it, and you did. He knows ahead of time. He would not be God if he did not know. Mm-hmm. Nothing catches God by surprise. You never hear God say, wow, I didn't figure it out. That's not going to happen. God knows what's going to happen ahead of time. Mm-hmm. Yes.
So he knew that Pharaoh would not let his people go. His heart, like knowing that he was going to.
Yes.
Like he helped that to his advantage.
Yes.
So did
First, Pharaoh hardened his own heart.
Right.
And the next time, he hardened his own. He hardened. Oh, this is how you want to do? This you sure, Pharaoh? This is what you want to be. This is how you're going to do. All right. Let me help you out.
So if God can help you out with the bad, can he help you out the good?
Yes. So, you don't always. Do you fall into temptation every time you get tempted to do something ridiculous? No. That's God helping you out.
So my question is,
yes,
because God, he does know everything. He would know. This is always my question. He knows who's going to hell. He already knows who's going to heaven.
Yes, that's not a ridiculous question. He knows. He knows who's going to hell and who's not going to hell. Why wouldn't he? He's God.
Then what's our purpose in evangelizing? So what if I evangelize to somebody so people are already destined to fail, right?
No, they're not destined. No, you see,
Because we already
no,
know who goes.
they are not destined. You don't know who you're speaking to about Jesus. You don't know who you're giving a tract to. You don't know.
To be saved, like you have not that you don't have a choice. You're gonna give your life to Jesus, but it won't be by you. Like God was already gonna choose. Like just say He had 10 people going to hell, 10 people going to heaven. They were already going to heaven no matter what. Like it was just gonna happen.
No.
As time progressed, they were gonna get saved.
No, listen. That's along the lines of what we call universal salvation. There are those, but they believe that every saved. And if you believe that everybody is going to be saved eventually anyway, then there is no need for evangelism. Because it doesn't matter what they do, doesn't matter what you do. We all one day are going to go to be with God. And that's way far. No, everybody, the only way you can get to heaven is through Jesus Christ. It's through Jesus Christ. You have to receive Him into your heart, and His Spirit comes to you, and you become born again. That's the only way that you will see heaven. Does God know who's going to do that and who doesn't? Yeah, who won't? Yes. He would not be God. But once again, that is not God predestinating those individuals. He's God. He has omniscience. That means all knowledge of all things. He would not be fully God if He did not know all things.